forth and craft.
To start this project off, I wanted some unusual shapes. I didn't want the kind of blocky shapes of a medieval wagon. I wanted kind of a Elvish inspired kind of natural shapes, right? So I went for these kind of teardrop shapes, and I used some wooden bits that I got from the craft store that were shaped like teardrops. So to start, I just kind of added that teardrop shape over the top there, and this is all just cardstock. I hot glued that rectangular curve shape in the front, okay? And then I started adding a few more details. So I added these teardrop wood shapes to the piece to really give it some nice a nice look, a nice Elvish kind of look. You can see here the base of the wagon is from my wagon video. It's just the same technique, except I used a oval seat instead of the square seat. And let's move on here. So now for the back, I thought it'd be interesting to have like a curtain instead of a door. So I used a paper towel, just soaked it with 50% water, 50% hot glue, kind of scrunched it up, and then put it in the back there where the curtain would be. And I think that's really a really kind of cool effect, right? Kind of neat. So I thought that I'd add some more details to make this even more Elvish looking. So I added these kind of curved over teardrop shapes, and then applied them to the top of the wagon, added a few more wood shapes, and just got some really nice detail on there, I think. And our curtains drying up nicely. So we got that in the back. So here's kind of how it would look like on the bed of the wagon, right? And you can see me do these wagon. I did a wagon video a while back, and you can see how I do these wagon videos. It's just basically popsicle sticks and some round wooden circles for the tires, right? And here's a bottom of the detail. You can see I got some dowels there between the tires, and just really just easy construction, just popsicle sticks and that kind of thing. So now I started to paint it, okay? So I wanted to use a light wood color. I use a light kind of driftwood color, and then hit it with some cream on the edges to give it a nice look. And I think that's really kind of an ethereal, nice look. I think that looks cool. And I added some darker brown on the details of the pieces to kind of give it like, some shading and that kind of thing. I didn't use black. I used a dark brown. So now the wagon, here it is all together and painted, and you can see, I got I put the details on the seat, and I got all the details painted on. I think it really looks super cool, and I'm really happy with it, really Elvish in look. So let's hit the table, and we'll talk about it. Oh, one last thing I wanted to show you also was harnesses I made for the draft animals, right? And they're just super easy. It's just a stir stick and then some foam arched over and glued with hot glue. And I like the foam because it's flexible, so you can fit, it's easy for the animal's neck to fit through it, right? So let's hit that table, and we'll see how this wagon looks all together. Hey friends, a nice spring day, and we're just traipsing down the road with our elf wagon, and really fun. And let's check out the horses. So here's the horses, and just that really simple harness just makes it easy to add really any kind of horse you want. And I put that little bit in the center to kind of make it look like it attaches to the wagon, right? And the horses themselves, I like the flexibility of the harness also. The horses themselves are just from tubes. I really like those. They're the perfect size. Let's take a look at the wagon itself. We have our rider here. And I just think the details really look organic and nice, like, like an elf wagon might, as opposed to blocky, like a standard kind of human. And here we go. We have the curtain in the back. I just painted that a light purple. Thought that really added. And I want to talk about the dark lines I added. They're not dark brown. They're actually a plum, a dark plum. And I think that really goes with the color. I misspoken earlier in the video. And then you can just take the wagon off. So if you want to do a new top or that kind of thing, I really like that ability to take the top off. So it's just you can change out these wagons quickly, right, if you need to. And there we go. I'm really happy with that elf wagon, and I have more different styles coming soon.